2016. This time last year I was renting a room, had an eBay store of 650 plus items, was actively podcasting and blogging, sending items into FBA, Amazon FBA, on a weekly basis, and holding a full-time job and trying to resell full-time again. That was the brass ring I was reaching for. In 2016, I hired my first 2 employees to help me with my reselling business. I was still working out of a couple of storage rooms. During the winter months, I quit eBay and I continued with FBA, Amazon FBA, for a little bit more, and then I quit that as well. I even stopped blogging for a period of time. Now, at the end of 2016, I've officially entered a 2-year dry spell where I haven't dated anyone. There were some attempts this year, but they've all failed, and I didn't even get to first base. This bothered me at first, but now I've come to appreciate my situation. One of the many lessons learned this year, this particular one pertaining to my dating dilemma. That being that there's a time for a relationship, and then there's a time for solitude and self-reflection, which I feel is harder to do these days with all that is coming towards us and what we are opening ourselves up to. Social media, the news, family, friends being all examples. But the constants in my life in 2016, as I mentioned before, was podcasting. That's definitely one. Dancing, reading, diet, health, and exercise. This was my list of goals I wanted to accomplish in 2016 and what actually happened. I'm going to link to the Reseller Rising podcast episode where I listed down and I said out loud my 2016 goals, and these were the goals right here, and like I said, what actually ended up happening. The first one, maintain my eBay store at 650 items. And as I mentioned before, I quit eBay during the winter. Why? It was affecting my health, sleeping only 4 hours per day while reselling and holding a full-time job. eBay, I find, is a lot more work than Amazon FBA, but still a viable way to make money, for sure. My second goal was to grow and maintain my FBA store to 1,100 items. Once again, I have to say Amazon FBA just because FBA just sounds weird. I did reach 1,100 items, but the amount of hours spent doing this and holding a full-time job, again, was extremely tough. This year, it really dawned on me that I got into reselling to make money, not because I enjoyed it. But finding treasures and profitable items is definitely a good time. I have fun doing that. My next goal was to continue the morning ritual on a daily basis. The morning ritual consists of yoga, prayer, and I read 3 pages of whatever book I'm reading at the time, and journaling. And I am still doing this almost every day, so that I'm still continuing to do. Exercise daily, still doing this almost every day. That was the next one. The next one being volunteer once a week and take class the following week, and then kind of switch it up, vice versa. Both of these activities hardly happened in 2016, unfortunately. That did not happen. The next one being, I was going to attend a meetup once or twice a month to meet different people and just to just get out more and get around different situations, and that definitely didn't happen either. The next one was to call or visit a family member or a friend on a weekly basis, and that was super infrequent. The next one was to continue the diet, which was mostly vegan, gluten-free, and oil-free. Reduce high intake of sugar, salts, and fats. And this has been inconsistent throughout the year, but I'm okay with that. The next one was to continue logging everything. Money spent, food eaten, and exercise, like what exercise I was doing for that particular day. And there was a point in time when I logged everything. But that was a major time suck. Nowadays, I use GoDaddy bookkeeping to keep track of my money spent. With food, I will often eat similar dishes for a period of time. It's the same with exercise. I joined the gym again in 2016, and now I make a list of whatever body part I'm working on for that particular day. And the final goal that I had for 2016 was to publish 1 to 2 podcasts per week. And I've been consistent with that goal for the most part. So those were the goals for 2016. But some new things happened in 2016. In 2015, I purchased a Roku and started watching a ton of YouTube. I discovered Collider Video, Chris Stuckman, the Schmoes Know Guys, and Casey Neistat. And all these YouTubers inspired me to finally take the plunge and vlog and do movie reviews. I've had so much fun with these avenues ever since. But if there was a game-changing activity this year, it's been reading. I enjoy exercising, and Brian Tracy, the motivational speaker, said that reading is exercise for your brain. I've read about 12 to 15 books this year, and just last week, that's probably the week before, the second to last week of December, I started getting into audiobooks. So I have loved reading. This has been like the biggest shining light for me in 2016. And in the next episode, I'm going to talk about my goals for 2017.